Welcome to Patty's Aquatics.
Welcome to Patty's Aquatics. My name is Adam and welcome to the fish room. So I got a product I want to show you guys today, something I've been using for a little bit in the fish room. And if you keep snails and shrimp, this might be the product you might be interested in. That's from Aquarium Co-op. It's the Easy Shrimp and Snail Shells. Now, if you're not familiar with these things, these are pretty cool, let me tell you. They're packed full of calcium and other minerals, and the purpose really is to help those inverts, your snails and shrimp, really get their shells nice and strong, but also helps add added minerals to their body to help them thrive within your aquariums. Now, how to use them? Very simple and easy, like you would think. You take them out of the package and you chuck them in your tank. Now, what I love about these things is that they're laced with spirulina. Now, the spirulina is going to attract these shrimp and snails to this shell for them to eat off of. Now, they can ingest these minerals and calcium in two ways. The first way, obviously, is to eat the shell, and that's why that spirulina is in there. The best way for them to do it, in my opinion, is to eat the shell, because you're going to ingest that calcium and those minerals right away and get that into their system, and it's going to help their shells grow strong, and it's also, like I said, going to give them those added minerals within their body to help them thrive. Now, the snails, obviously, it's going to help their shells get stronger. If you see a lot of snails in your tank, maybe some of them like ram's horns and such that might be starting to get white shells, well, that's telling you that they're depleted in calcium, and these things are going to help them. Now, with your shrimp need to molt in order to grow and thrive, and calcium is a big part of it, along with these other minerals in here. So them eating off of that is going to help them grow and ingest those minerals. Now, if they don't eat off of it, which I find a hard time to believe, because you can probably see from the footage, my shrimp and snails absolutely loved it, but this dissolves into the water column. So by dissolving into the water column, it's also adding that in there for their bodies and their shells to be able to ingest. But on top of that, it also is going to help raise your water hardness. If you're someone that like suffers with softer water, it's going to help. Live bearers are going to love this. Your plants can soak up some of these minerals. So overall, your tank can love this. Now, the one thing to keep in mind, though, is like the instructions say, you want to add about 1 shell per month, but after each water change, whichever comes first. But just keep in mind that if you don't do water changes, because I know there are a faction of people out there that don't do water changes, this will add up over time, and you can create harder water with that. So you're going to want to keep that in mind. Another thing to think of is if you have like a small, tiny tank, you don't need to put a whole shell in there. You could cut one of these in half. I've done it before already in some of my 29 gallons. I put them in. I just score a little line down the back of one, and I can snap it right in half. You can put half a piece in there, or a quarter, whatever you'd like. So you don't need to put a whole shell in there. Just a little DIY thing to know of. But yeah, these things are great. Like I said, they help your entire tank. And for me, I keep only a few different types of shrimp, and I don't really sell them, so I'm not like a shrimp breeder. But I love the shrimp and snails in my aquariums. I love the fact that you can have these inverts in your tanks to be able to crawl around at the bottom. It's just another cool aspect of your aquariums to look at. And with that, I want them to be healthy and thriving. And I found these have been really helping my snails and my shrimp. Now, with my snails, I keep them probably for a different reason than a lot of you guys do. I don't have like decorative snails. I have all what you would consider pest snails, really. Ram's horns, Malaysian trumpet snails, pond snails, bladder snails. I got them all. Now, I want them nice and healthy too, though, because, well, for a reason. I got a puffer. I got a big Fahaka puffer that loves to eat his snails, and I would prefer to have snails that got nice, hard, crunchy shells, because that's going to help my puffer with his teeth and his eating. I want him to work a little bit for his food. So that's the reason why I feed him. But overall, this is a really cool product. And it definitely is something I would suggest you guys checking out, especially if you have shrimp and snails. It's a cool product that'll help with that. Like I said, that spirulina mixed in with here really attracts them. My shrimp and my snails absolutely love it. I think it dissolved in about 5 days in my tank. Yeah, like I said, good product. I will link this in the description as well. I'm sure I had a drop down somewhere around this video you can click on. But in the description of this video, I will have a link to this product and Aquarium Co-op's website. I highly recommend you check it out. Well, if you know me, you know my channel at all, you know I absolutely love Aquarium Co-op, and you know I love their products. I find them to be such hobbyist-friendly company, and I think that's probably what I love most about them. Whether you're a newcomer in the hobby or someone who's been in your entire life, there's something there for all of us, and they won't steer you wrong. At least they haven't for me. I absolutely love everything I've gotten from them. So go check out their website and check out their products, including the Aquarium Co-op Easy Shrimp and Snail Shells. But anyway, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It'd be greatly appreciated, and I hope to see you again next time here at Patty's Aquatics.
Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time here at Patty's Aquatics.